When I started at secondary school, like all the kids, I was given a timetable of classes where I had to be and a lot of books. So different from juniors. A locker at school was what I needed. There was plenty of empty ones, but none had the fittings for locks on. I didn't want books being pulled out, flung around. My brother said I'd have to do what he did, which was take a screwdriver, a bradawl and a drill to school to fix a clasp and staple to the wooden locker. I didn't like the idea of that. Then I saw an advert in the unofficial school magazine. Free locker service. Clasp and staple fitted. Free. Come to our classroom and arrange it. The school had 2,300 kids, 5 floors and hundreds of classrooms, but I found the big kids who were offering the service. I handed them my clasp and staple that I'd bought, telling them the number and location of my locker. A day or two later, I went to the locker and it was sorted. I put my books and coat inside and put my padlock on. Wow. About 10 years later, I was given a lift home by a friend of a friend from a psychedelic nightclub in Soho. In conversation, it turned out the guy's job was broadcasting communist propaganda from East Germany into the West. Waiting too long at a set of lights in a Soho street, he reversed, explaining it would trigger the lights, and sure enough, those traffic lights went green and off we went. Another 20 years on, a little guy who I'd briefly directed in a piece of street theatre agreed to come round and fix our boiler, or teach us how to do it ourselves, as he liked to say. In conversation, whilst he sorted the boiler and I passed him spanners and nodded sagely at his explanation of what he was doing, we realised he was the guy broadcasting from East Germany. And then as the conversation continued, he explained he also ran the unofficial school magazine. "Ah, I got my locker sorted from the free locker service you ran at the magazine," I exclaimed. "Oh," he replied, "you were the one."